don't believe in things that take away power from me. I don't care if depression is real. I don't care if I'm wrong. I don't believe in something that takes away power from me because I can't become depressed if I don't believe in depression. And that allows me to shield my mind from the idea of being a depressed person. I can feel depressed temporarily, but I can never become a depressed person because it doesn't exist. You can lock me in a Romanian jail cell for 93 days with cockroaches. I will not be depressed. I will feel a little bit sad, of course, but I will never become a depressed person because I don't believe in it. And when I say this, depressed people are like, no, depression's real, it's ruined my life, it's taken everything from me, depression's real, depression's real. I said, you sound like it's promotional team. You say our team.
It's their God.
They're
worshiping it.
You're worshiping it because it gives you a cure-all excuse for your monumental failures, as opposed to waking up and going, you know what, maybe I'm a fuck up. Nothing to do with depression. Maybe I've just been fucking up. Maybe depression isn't real and I've just been fucking up and I should fix a few of these things.
What have I been reaping?
Absolutely. And you'd be amazed how depression will lose power over your life and lose its ability to destroy your life if you stop giving it so much respect and just wake up and say, let me fix X, Y, and Z.
The myth of depression as an invincible force is dismantled by Andrew Tate. His bold claim, depression loses its grip when you refuse to believe in its power. Step into Tate's world, where the mind's strength turns the tables on traditional narratives of mental health. Andrew Tate confronts the agony of heartbreak with a call to arms for personal pride. Rejecting the role of the victim, he beckons you to rise with the weight of your surname as a shield. Dive into a discourse where honor, not sorrow, defines your response to life's trials.
Your girl left you, you miss her. I get it. We've all been heartbroken. She's with a new guy. You're upset. She doesn't care. You care. I get all of it. But there has to be a point where you get to a level of pride and you just go, that's not who I am. I lost her. That's life. You just got to get on with it. And the best way is to have, where do you find the strength when you're in these difficult situations? I always find the strength from my last name. I'm Andrew Tate. I'm Andrew Tate. So I just have to do it. I'm in a Romanian jail cell. I wake up, there's cockroaches in my bed. They're all over my face. What am I going to do? Cry? Am I bitch out? Am I going to go and sign a piece of paper and say I'm guilty? Am I going to sell my brother out? Is that what I'm going to do? Am I gonna go fucking lie and put these and sell the girls out like they want me to? Am I gonna stand up and say I'm sorry for saying go to the gym like a pussy? No, I'm gonna take the cockroaches off my mouth. I'm gonna do some push-ups because I'm Andrew Tate. When shit really gets hard, honor and courage and bravery and your last name is all you've ever had. It's all you're gonna have. And it used to be like that in the olden days. That's why no one did this dumb shit. They were just too embarrassed to even do it. And this is why you're saying, how do we fix the country? Absolutely all of it comes down to the fact that, especially with men, none of them are bestowed with the things that the masculine essence needs to be a good man. You need pride, you need honor, you need a healthy level of ego, you need all of these things. We're taking it all from boys, and what are we giving them instead? Video games, porn, weed, and what do you expect of these people? What do you expect of these shit versions of men besides trash output? You're gonna get garbage all across the spectrum. Either they're gonna do nothing or they're gonna do something bad. They're certainly not gonna do anything good when they don't try for anything in their lives. How are they gonna do something good? Can't catch depression. It's never happened, never fucking will. And I stand by that. Another thing that's really important, I say this all the time, nearly every word that comes out of my mouth is self-hypnosis. Every word that comes out of my mouth is self-hypnosis. And it's the same for everybody watching this. Every single word you speak is self-hypnosis. Every single thing you say out of your own mouth is almost more important than the things you hear from other people.
Amen.
You can't be sitting there saying, I'm depressed. Oh, I got a generational curse. I'm unlucky, bro. You can't be saying these things because you're reaffirming them within your mind. I don't do that. And as many people are going to sit there and say, Tate, you're delusional, you're a narcissist. You go through the world saying you're super lucky and that you're bulletproof and you can do all these crazy things. It's impossible for you to be depressed. You're a narcissist. Perhaps. Look at my life and look at yours. Let's look at it in pure metrics. Who came from a worse scenario at the start? Who had a worse background? Me. Who's now more successful? Me. Who's happier? Me. Who smiles more? Me. Who sleeps easy at night? Me. Why the fuck would I want to think like you? If thinking this way makes me a bad person, but I get fucking fantastic results from my entire life and everybody close to me gets fantastic results from knowing me and everybody close to me absolutely adores me, why would I want to adopt your thinking and be a sad fucking sack of shit sitting on the internet trying to cancel people like a dork? I don't want to be my enemies. There's not a single enemy I have that I'm remotely envious in any regard. Every single one of them has a shit life and a shit existence. I already won. God's already punished them. God's already rewarded me. I know these things. I'm the luckiest man on the planet. You have to say these things and you have to truly believe them.
In the face of heartbreak, Tate advises drawing strength from what personal element? A, your emotional resilience. B, the legacy of your last name. C, the support of friends. What does Tate suggest is the ultimate foundation for a man's actions during tough times? A, the pursuit of happiness. B, honor and courage. C, social expectations.
I think most people misunderstand what trying because it's actually extremely lazy for you as a person to give up and work a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life as opposed to trying to find a way to. It's actually lazier. It takes more laziness to go to work every single day for the next 40 years than it would be for you to sit and use your mind and try and find a way to. You say, I'm not lazy, I work every day. But you are lazy because you can't be bothered to think outside of your box. That is laziness. I can't even call it constructive laziness. It's active laziness. I'm not lazy, I work pretty hard. Yes, you do work pretty hard because you're too lazy to find a way to not work. So you're lazy. It's actually very doable for anybody who, I've said this before, there's only 3 reasons why anybody on the planet is broke in the modern world. You're born in the West, you have access to the internet, which you do because you're watching this, and you're a fully functioning adult. There's only 3 reasons why you do not have everything you've ever wanted. All of your dreams have not come true. You're stupid, you're lazy, or you're arrogant. Stupid is the smallest category. I don't think many of you are too stupid to make money. If I were to sit down and say, do this on repeat, most of you could do it on repeat until money was generated. Stupid is a very small subset, maybe 15 to 20%. Then you have the lazy people, who are the people who don't want to work that hard, or they're quitters, or they already have a job, so they think they'll be okay if they just wait long enough and save enough money and get a mortgage, and they're just going to waste their time out of laziness. They're too lazy to think differently than they currently think, and I'd say that's 30 to 40% of people. But most people, the majority, the largest group, are the arrogant. Because a lot of people are so brutally arrogant that even if I sit down, or if somebody more successful than them sits down and explains to them how the world works, they don't want to listen. Please understand, I've had conversations with people I went to school with. I went to the same school as them. We grew up in the same area. We had the same education. And they're the same ages. We had the same exact number of minutes alive. Same exact hours in the day, 24 hours every single day for X amount of years. And they don't have a fraction of my success. And they ask me, hey man, yeah, you really did well. So how did you pull it off? And I'll start telling them what I did and what they should have done, or how they could improve their situation. Instead of going, thank you for wasting your time, Lord Andrew, on the peasant, they instead reply something like, yeah, but you know, it's different because now I moved to Surrey and I live in Reading now. Some garbage that has nothing to do with it. Would I walk into Mozart's music school and when he tells me how to compose a beautiful, timeless piece of classical music, tell him, yeah, but I'll do it. I wouldn't do it that way, or I can't do it that way. The arrogance is astonishing. It's truly astonishing how arrogant. When somebody has the things you want, you should listen to them. Even if you have a point of, even if you think it couldn't work for you, or you want to do it differently, or whatever, who you are, etc. Even out of basic respect, you should just listen. Because to sit and go, have any kind of opinion or any kind of reply, you're not qualified to have. You're not qualified because you don't have things they have. You're talking on a subject you don't understand. Arrogance of people is brutally amazing. So, as somebody who is better than you in all rooms, but also more successful, and especially the key metrics, and the current key metrics of life are attention and status, network, and money. I have more of them than any of you at home have, probably all of you combined. I'm going to give you a very simple plan. I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. And if you don't listen to me, you deserve eternal slavery because you're an arrogant idiot. You're not too stupid to sign up to an email list. That's easy. Go to cobratate.com and put in your email. You're not too lazy because it only takes 10 seconds. But if you don't sign up to my email list after watching this video, you are arrogant. You think you don't need it. You think you already know what's going to be told to you. You think you'll work it out some other way. You are falling into the brutally arrogant category, and you are going to be broke forever.
Emergency Christmas! Tristan!
Tate equates consistent work with what kind of personal attribute? A. Ambition. B. Laziness. C. Intelligence. How does Tate categorize people who fail to utilize their opportunities? A. Misguided. B. Arrogant. C. Unfortunate. Andrew Tate's uncompromising stance on self-belief and action over apathy offers a stark choice. Subscribe to his creed of excellence, or remain ensnared in self-imposed chains. Join the conversation, share your riddle answers, and continue the journey towards a life of intentional greatness.